Hello, I have returned. So it comes down to this. The fate of the West shall be decided in the next two battles. Nathaniel Green versus Matochutuhu for the first battle. And once this spot falls, we'll swing over to Chickasaw. Once Teleco falls, we'll swing over to Chickasaw for the final battle against the Cherokee. We've already saved. Assault. History repeats itself because no one was listening the first time. Unknown. Interesting observation. Nobody ever listens. They just follow their human instincts. It is winter, so that's not glorious for us, but that's okay. Alright, let's get our army organized. Is this all the cav we have? Not brilliant, but that's okay. We have a lot of firepower. And a lot of places with which to use it. Alright. We'll put our main battery here. And we will flank it with our militia. Minutemen, I should say. We'll put another group of militia to back up the cannons. And then we're going to put our rangers actually, we're not going to put these guys here. We're going to put our riflemen up here. They can shoot over the cannon's head. We'll keep these guys in reserve. Rangers. Probably we'll put them here. We can do the same thing. We need to babysit this so they don't accidentally kill our own men, because that can be a problem. We do have some lights. Might use them as a regular line. Alright, I think we'll use our grenadiers as our forces we'll use on the edge. We do have some elite infantry. More grenadiers. And we have some regular line. We'll put this line infantry. 8th Regiment of Foot on the right flank. Deployment zone isn't really going to be friendly with us here. I'll have to extend that out. Grenadiers, we'll put them here. We'll extend that out. Grenadiers, I want you on the left. First Delaware. We'll go here. We'll put one unit of horse artillery here. You go here. Mortars will go up top. Taking a bit of a beating, but that's okay. Nathaniel Green will oversee the battle from up top. We do have another piece of horse artillery. Could put it here. Light horse artillery! No. Put it there. Grenadiers, I want you on the outside, brother. And we will extend this line out. We still have some more Grenadiers. Second line of Grenadiers. Actually, we'll use the third Grenadiers for the extreme right flank. Now, we are on the attack, so we do need to... It is incumbent upon us to push up. I feel like we're going to get hit hard on the left flank, so let's go ahead and put more Grenadiers on the left. We'll keep these militia on in reserve. Light foot. We got some lights. Let's keep the lights on this flank as well. Actually, let's put the lights on the outside. Some heavy cav. Regiment of horse. We'll keep the light dragoons on the left flank. We could put these guys here. Hide them. Unfortunately, the general's bodyguard can't hide because they're too heavy. But these guys we can. Yeah, we'll keep them hidden. Let's reorganize the infantry just a little bit. The militia. They don't accidentally shoot anybody in the back. For some reason they're not hidden anymore, but that doesn't really matter. Alright. Grenadiers. Put the lights here. And the dragoons out here. No cause to run, no cause to run. I mean, we can blast the lancers, why not? Are you kidding me? No, 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 no. Hold on a second, hold on a second. I made a major misclick. Ah, these guys exposed themselves. They need to come back. Oops. There we go. I just misclicked. Keep firing, gentlemen. Got some lancers. Trying to go for my cav. Go for the tribesmen. Get them! Take out the arms tribesmen. Break them! Heavy cav, get in there. For the love of everything that is evil, not there! We're going to have to do another court-martial? Jeez Louise! You don't... Stop shooting over there, you dummies! Why does my artillery never listen to me? They're still shooting at him. Who the f... I almost said a bad word. Is this campaign just like... Is it just like going to be permanently glitched like this? Thank you for shooting the right target this time. Alright, push out the line a little bit. Those must be bowmen. Right in there. Switch to shell shot. Keep shooting at those guys. Shattered. Wavering. They're gonna try to flank around, aren't they? Good shooting, good shooting. See how much better it is when you're actually doing your job? Take them out! Broken. I want them shattered. They're shattered. These rangers up here. Alright, they're backing off, they're backing off. Shoot at these medicine men, please. Good shooting. Good shooting. You shot your own men. Stupid mortar. No, I need you guys to back up. Back up, back up, back up, back up. This ain't over yet. Okay, get out of there. Check out these bowmen. These dragoons are putting in work. Shattered. Broken. Keep blasting the armed tribesmen. You know something? I didn't say that. Armed tribesmen, stop shooting their own dragoons. They're broken. Alright, you guys, ceasefire. Still more of the Cherokee out there. Question is, where is it? Alright, they're done. They're shattered, they're not coming back. Broken, shattered. Chief's bodyguard. They're gone. Good work, gentlemen. Our horses took a serious blow. Okay, they're still around here somewhere. Now we have to find them. There is a chief's bodyguard, but I'm pretty sure there's probably more out here somewhere. Should we have a good line of attack? Went behind the hill, smart. Ceasefire. Actually, nah, it's fine. All position. Let's give them a good fire with the carbines. Unfortunately, a lot is going to hit the trees. Good shooting. That was a waste of a shot. We're running. Bowman. No, 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 no. Don't shoot into the dirt. Don't shoot into the dirt. Bowman, Bowman. Get back off. This is where the cavalry will shine. The general came back. You can shoot at the general anytime now. Okay, back off, back off, back off. This must be the last of their army. Okay, Chief's bodyguard is shattered. I'll give him a good fire. Charge. Charge. Don't let him get a volley off. We're a level 3 unit, wow. Get in there. Take him down. They're shattered. Shattered. They're done. Oh, watch the friendly fire. Okay. Light Dragoons are kind of bad about that. Alright. And that's the fall of Taliko. Tear that down. You move to the side. You attack here. This won't be as easy. So there's a couple of ways we can do this. We can, first, we demand surrender. Of course, they'll refuse. These guys are okay for now. We could wait for them to come to attack us. Or alternatively, I need to get reoriented. What about, you know, what I was doing? We're building an army here, here. Yeah, we're building a new full stack. If we wait for them to come out, it'll take 2 turns, so that's... But it will weaken them on the inside. And it forces them to have to attack us and our lines. So it's probably for the best. Let's go, and we can take some time to replenish our units, even though we almost have no money. Is there any... Pretty much the only casualties were the cav. Wow.
Your humble servant. Siege works underway. Settlement under siege.
170.
Settlement besieged.
Okay, well, I think we will wait for them to come to us. That battle went better than I was hoping. I was afraid it was going to be a titanic fight and it was going to be really bad, but nope, we pulled through all right. Our positioning and our discipline won the day. The French are beset by enemies. Rotha wants an alliance. I do not want one. Maybe one of these days I'll have some fun in the subcontinent, but not today. The Ottoman Empire. Hopefully this won't take forever. Yeah, it's some kind of memory leak when the Ottomans try to do their turn. Darthmod just makes it it makes it worse. So we might be sitting here for a second. Well, I hope you brought a magazine. There it goes. Now, the thing is, we do need to turn our attention. Once we're finished fighting the natives, we need to turn our attention to the Spanish Main. And it's not just we want more territories, because if Mexico or Colombia become independent, that'll break the campaign. Poland rises, Bavaria falls, recruitment. Money's still okay. Oh, I do need to fire the Treasury Secretary. Golly day, we just can't get any good guys in there, can we? I don't know about Mexico, but I know for certain that Gran Colombia, if it gets independent, it will break the game. So I have to take Caracas and Bogota. Bonus for if I take Mexico, and it's vulnerable to attack right now. We are currently friendly with the. Oh, they're indifferent to us. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. All right. So once we turn over the turn, the Cherokee will attack, which is fine. We should probably focus. Let me see. Recruitment. We still have one more unit. Okay, this army is ready. Yeah. Send them to Philadelphia. You go to the school. We don't need this. Oof. They are none too happy.
At the ready. March!
Will we still get the reinforcements? Yes, we will. Continue siege.
Target under siege!
Just trying to get some military presence in there, so it won't be too much of a problem. Alright, we have some money. I don't think we need to raise any more forces. Where's my agents? Protestant missionary. He should be done by now, shouldn't he? Yeah, he's done. 100% Protestant. 100% Protestant. That's what we want. There's some Catholics in Maryland. Should probably... Yeah, we should do that. Get Maryland Protestant. We have a rake here in the Cherokee territory. He won't be needed there anymore. I do want him investigating down in here. It's where we need him. So let's send him to Pensacola. We could build a yeah, let's build a ship and we'll send him on his way. Let's take a look at our prestige. We are lagging behind. Not too far behind, but we are lagging behind. It's mostly because it's like it's industry. Industry is our chief. Is the thing that we're falling behind the most. I mean, no big surprise there. We're doing a lot of fighting. Could build a weaver's cottage. Clearances. Actually, we need the school first. Not sure we need that church anymore, but I'll look into that later. Oof, Boston's not very happy at the moment. Just because we have that school. Should be okay for now. We got this army here in Savannah that I'm not doing anything with. I built these out of Williamsburg because just wanted to make sure that we had some men to defend down here. We could build a farm. Yeah, we really need to start focusing on investing in our economy. Especially now that the Indian menace has been taken care of. Or almost. Don't count your eggs before they hatch. This is a very valuable territory, Chickasaw. It's huge. And there's a lot of goodies in here. So once we hit the turn, the Cherokee will attack. And that will be it. I hope. And we can focus on the Spanish Main. Well, actually, we need to focus on the economy. No. Seriously, you're joking, right? The Dutch? Trade peace for tech? No, thank you. Okay. So they do outnumber us. Slightly. But most of their troops are kind of trash troops. 1, 2, 3. They got 4 Lancer units. Garrison warriors. Warriors charge melee attack of 16. Melee defense of 16. So these guys are going to be nasty in the melee. Musketmen, irregulars. I don't see any medicine men, which is good. Medicine men are really strong. It's these warriors that are my chief concern, as well as the cav. So we should be okay. The balance of power is pretty even. Let's save. And this is the battle that will determine the fate of the West, at least for the next few years. It is still a snowy day. Let me see. Got a interesting deployment zone here. I want to have good field of view for my artillery. This hill right here is going to be a problem. Okay. Well, we can put up deployables, which is really good. Alright. Let's get everybody lined up. We need to be very strategic about where we put our artillery. This would be a good... this hill is going to be a problem. I don't want to deploy all the way up to the hill because we can get instantly flanked. Okay. This is a nice hill right here. Let's back them up just a little bit. Now remember, they have to come to us. Also want to make sure that my line of fire is not going to get blocked by a hill. And looks like we have... Looks like we got the best we can do. Alright, let's set up the artillery. We'll have our left battery here. Our main battery. Will have to be here. I don't like this spot. I really don't like that spot, but it'll have to work. I'll have to shoot over this hill and might be able to clear this hill. And our right cannon. Really hate to put it there. Okay, obviously our mortars will go here in the center. The spot's no good. It's just so bad. Like, right here would be more ideal. But I really would hate to put my other piece of artillery so far this way. This hill's going to be a real bother. Oh, some grenadiers didn't... Okay. Alright, let's organize the line. Okay, Minutemen, I want you back. Put you guys here. Put you here. It's very important that we win this battle. Alright, we'll put the grenadiers on the left. I'll have to extend the grenadiers on this side. A regiment of militia here. That'll work. I'll have to extend them out. Colonial lights. Put them on that side. These gentlemen will serve as a guard, a reserve for the right flank, because I think most of the fight is going to be on this side. Dragoons, you will go on the right. General, stick with them. This unit of cav will be on the left flank. And our lights. Let's put our long rifles here. They can shoot over their heads. Rangers. Put the Rangers up here. They got a lot of room. Okay. Put up our fortifications. Got no choice but to do that. Because the AI likes to use the cav on the flanks. Fair enough, I guess. Alright. Ooh, we got some mines. Interesting. Alright. That'll be interesting. Then we can just retreat them back and maybe they can shoot over their heads. Kind of want to send these guys on this flank. And put the Minutemen here. Okay, I think this will work. Put them together. That'll be hilarious. Alright, let's extend these guys out. Get the Dragoons on the edge. This guy's back here. General, come back. Diamond formation. Okay, now they have to come to me. These are their elites. Those are the scary ones. Tribesmen, not that scary. I have a funny feeling we're being crept on. But remember, they have to come to me. Good shooting. Everybody shoot at the garrison warriors. Lancers, mounted gunners. There's not many of them. Alright, let's send these guys to the right flank. Heck, you know, if they want to hang out here and do nothing, I'm fine with that. They have to come to me. Some lances over here. Impetuous. They're advancing. Sort of. Just tribesmen. More tribesmen. Do need to keep an eye out. Come on. You have to come to me. Alright, let's hit the fast forward button. Because they're the attacker. If they lose this and run out of time, they lose by default. So the AI it's incumbent on the AI to come to me. Armed tribesmen. Tribesmen. Yeah, keep shelling them. The less we have to deal with now, the less we will have to deal with later. The longer they wait, the better it is for me. Alright, let's get these lights into position. Still being stubborn. If they run out of time, they run out of time. Yeah, this horse artillery just doesn't have the range my medium gun does. Nice shooting. Alright, here they come. Told you. Alright, you guys back it up. Keep shelling them. Travel gunners. Where... switch over to explosive rounds. Grab some lancers. Get ready. Got this mine, don't forget. We have this mine right here. Shut up, phone. Those guys are going to get absolutely blasted. Get those stakes up. Get those stakes up. What are you waiting for? Jeez. Countercharge. Get a move on, get a move on. Yeah. Those guys didn't last long, did they? Oh, watch the friendly fire, you dummies. Bowman. Back up. Oh, here it comes. Is it gonna go off? Oh, that's disappointing. Okay, watch the friendly fire. Be very careful. Here they come. Bowman. Maybe it has to be triggered. Maybe it doesn't remotely detonate. Oh. There's some hidden bowmen right here somewhere. Musketmen. Here they come. Ooh. Let's get the mortars on them. Get a move on, get a move on. There's some hidden bowmen up there. Take out those musketmen. Keep fighting, keep fighting. Keep up the good work. Okay, back up a bit. Fire into that blob. Watch the friendly fire, please. They're shattered. Oh no, we got some warriors coming. Okay, we need you guys out of there. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Take out those musketmen. What are you waiting for? Get those guys out of the fight. Shattered. Shattered. Broken. Get that cab out of there. Okay, everybody focus on the bodyguard. Alright, Grenadier Company. Gosh darn it. Open fire! I'm not sure what my dragoons are doing. Alright. They've had enough. Alright, finish them off. They're already back? Jeez. Make sure they don't come back. Please don't waste your ammo. Jeez, running. Cherokee have been defeated. Systematically. We got our vengeance. And now the West can finally rest. And now we wait. Come on, Ottomans, let's go. Ottoman Empire taking their sweet time. Up, up, there it goes. Poland wants an alliance. No, I don't see any benefit to the Republic to ally with Poland. It's very important that Spain remains strong in Europe, because I think if Spain falls in Europe, that spells the rise of Mexico and Gran Colombia, which can break the campaign. So let's just hope Spain holds out long enough.
Lifting siege.
All right. Tear that down. Cherokee down. That reminds me. Can we please get a better Treasury Secretary? Oh, good grief. What have I done? Who is this guy? +1 to management, -2 management of the Treasury Administration. What are you doing, sir? Oh, we have to fire that guy too? Oh, that's crazy. Alright, full stack army there. Be ready to be sent to fight the Spanish. Alright, we'll tearing that down. We're building this. Let's build a steam pump mine. We can probably go... Well, where should I do this? Okay, so we need to focus heavily on our economy. Oh, they're big mad. $3,000 to replenish all that? Yikes. I guess we did take some casualties. These guys seem to be okay. Yes, but it's time to put in a lot of money into our economy. Next turn we'll have another 5th rate. So I think what we're going to do... Well, Mr. Missionary, please hurry. Okay, we need to get Maryland Protestant. It just helps to not have this religious unrest. Okay, so in what order shall we begin our improvements? Because we have so much economic potential while we're getting ready to attack the Spanish. Also, we need to finish off these guys over here in Texas. But I'm kind of hoping... Nah, it's not going to happen. Because I kind of want Louisiana, but Louisiana belongs to France and I'm allied with them, so it's kind of... eh. Alright, let's start with our major territories first. Let's start up here. We will begin our improvements here. We don't need to improve our fur trade. Anything here in Pennsylvania we can do? We can do this. Building browser. Let's look at the building browser. So we could go with the Opera House to get the Smithsonian Institute, which would be pretty nifty. But I think this is more important for us right now. Anything else we can improve with what little bit of money we have left? Yeah, we can get a better fishery. Yeah, so we're going to be spending a lot of money on our economy. And then we desperately need to get rid of this guy. Like, I have been cursed with a bad cabinet. I can't get rid of him. Also, this army... How are we doing up here? Is it... Oh, they're still angry. Maybe I should recruit some militia to keep them down. I mean, this army's primary purpose right now is to just guard the north from the British. This army I want to use down here. Yeah, we're going to have to... Okay, tear this down. Yeah, okay, we're building that. Okay, Next turn, we'll have to wait. We just need to build the economy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. It would not be good if Spain falls! Because I think that means their North American possessions become independent, I think, and that might break the campaign. No, not right now. Oh, they still hold Gibraltar, but goodness knows how long that's going to last. At least the Ottoman Empire didn't take ages. It looks like the Spanish held on. That's good. New gentleman. I desperately need him. 1 second. Gentleman scientist. Okay, this is where we're researching our... +1 to research. This is where we're doing our military research. Tell you what, you go in here first. Okay, we got this guy. Oh, before I forget. Fire this guy. We can't get good ministers. It's impossible. Good. Bro, I thought we were burning this down. Burn it down, you dummies. All right, let's get this agent on board. And what I need to know is... what does it look like? Down here in Caracas. There's probably a fleet here, a Dutch fleet. We'll have to steer around. There is not. Caracas is pretty vulnerable. All right, let's get this. You know, I'm stupid. I should have put the agent down here. I could just check on Caracas with the fleet. I'm so stupid. Okay, get on board. Ugh, I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. Should have thought of that. They're angry. They're still angry. We could build a national observatory here. We'll make them happier, and we can build the Grand Opera House down here in Philadelphia. Might be better.
Blessings be. I wait upon God's will.
Roger that. Okay. Should probably go ahead and invest in a state capital. Just to get this down. Boy. Building the governor's encampment. Which is good. Just trying to think about what I should do here. Ooh, look at this, a water-powered cloth mill. Yeah, let's go ahead and build that. It's going to take all our money, but it's important to me. Oh, I forgot. We need to build this. Let's build that first. Cancel that. We're going to build this first. We're going to send these troops to St. Augustine. And we can build ourselves a nice little... What's more valuable right now? Is it sugar or is it coffee? Coffee's going for 17, sugar's going for 20. We'll build a sugar farm. We can try to build a chapter school and see if that helps with the religious... No! Let's build that instead. They're big, Angie. So this army's looking pretty good. Cav is a little... eh. We've got some decent troops here. So this army is going to be sent to fight... probably to take Mexico. I don't think we're going to need that many in Mexico, but... yeah. Alright, next turn. British are moving around Canada. That's a little suspicious. Fortunately, we're well protected up there. For now. I think the British were handed a major defeat in Spain. Alright, Ottomans, please don't take too long. Hopefully, I think eventually this glitch stops after several turns. We just have to grind our teeth and bear it. There it goes. No, I don't want to alliance with the Poles. We also need to take a look at our trade. See if we can't get a... see if we can't get some trade going. Because I think I have some trade routes that are available. I think. I'll have to look. Oh, another Protestant missionary. Excellent. Yeah, you just stay here. Ooh, look at this guy. +4 to zeal. That's an amazing... he's an amazing missionary. Well, it's really good. Okay, we got this. It would be nice to get this. But probably not this time around. Another missionary? Very, very nice. Okay, you go up to Maryland.
God's will be done. What further service do you require?
Yeah, we kind of need you over here.
What do you require? At once.
New model bayonet drill. We're doing good on money. Come on, please give me a better treasury secretary. Finally! Huh. It took ages. Russia, Poland, Lithuania. Württemberg is destroyed. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Building these mines. We're in the process of building this. We're going to have to build the next stage of it before we can start building troops down there, which is kind of important. Trade. Actually, our trade routes are maxed. Spain is kind of angry with us. Seems like the French are... They're at war with a lot of people, but they're holding on. Mighty and rich. We're strong and rich. Terrifying and spectacular. Fighting the British would be scary. But we desperately need to... yeah, we're falling behind. We need to invest in our economy. Cobbled roads. Cobbled roads. Maybe not cobbled roads. Hold on a second. Cobbled roads here, definitely. Let's build a Grand Opera House. What else can we do with our money? Nothing else? Guess not. Alright, let's get this guy aboard the ship. Alright, I want you... here. We'll drop the spy off here. And you are going to keep an eye out. Yeah, I know. You're going to come down here and you're going to check out Bogota. And you are going to do some raiding. A little extra money, I think. $15.37. Won't give us too much, but it is what it is. You need to be aware of these troops. Oh, we can build something over here. A church? I don't think a church is necessary because we got this guy already on his way. He'll be in there next turn, so I don't think a church is necessary, but we don't have any money enough money to build anything else. Yeah, Boston is not very happy right now. I would love to get these guys out of here. A lot of improvements we can do. Up, 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 up. Almost missed it. All right, we can get that. All right, next turn. British activity up north is kind of concerning. Uh-oh, here comes the Dutch. Here comes the Dutch. It's a full stack army they've got there. Oh, sorry, navy. Probably going to the New World. That's not good. Wonder what France is up to. All right. While Ottoman Empire processes its turn, I'll be right back. Hold on a second. Okay. I just had to take care of a few things. Okay. We should probably get Justice Administration, maximum repression bonus. Probably a better secretary. Can we get a better Secretary of State, please? Nope. No, we cannot. Ooh. Oh, yes, that's right. This is what we want next. Kind of wondering if we should send this gentleman for Enlightenment Technologies. Okay, he needs to stay where he is. And over here, yeah. Could get ourselves a better university to research military tech a bit faster, but that will be expensive. I do kind of want to save that money. Still a bit angy over there. Tear this down and build something new. Cobbled roads, definitely. I'd love to build the roads, but we just kind of need better administration. Trouble is, everything is so freaking expensive. All right, let's get this guy down here. Okay, so we have information on Caracas, Bogota, and Mexico. I'm pretty sure an army, a singular army, could... One army here. Pretty sure we should be able to take this out in one very quickly. So we need to start planning for that. Converting Florida to Protestantism. If we move this agent up,
I wait upon God's will.
oh yeah, we'll do that. And our other missionary,
Blessings be, as you desire.
you come in here.
Awaiting your instructions.
Oh yeah, it'll convert that real fast. And then we can send them all south. Perfect. All right. Let's take a look at our prestige real fast. Yeah, we're starting to move. We are lagging behind. We need to build this modern university sometime soon. We could use some better administration. We don't have any basic roads up there. What are we doing? %9 bonus tax region. Bonus to the taxes in this region. We're getting 567. There's just so much stuff we can improve. All right, we'll go ahead and do that. Actually, no. Here. Yeah, we'll do this instead. We'll do that. I wish there was like a tab you can do that will show you everything that you can touch to improve. Build a major fishery. Oh yeah, Florida's growing fast. We need to build these plantations as well. We need to invest in our economy. We also need to fix this army up. My veterans. Alright, next turn. I don't like this activity up in Canada. Getting a little bit concerned. That's about 2 full stacks. Oh, the Dutch are coming. Oh no. I should probably move my fleet to my ship to safety. No, Maratha, I don't have time for that. We need to spend as much money as we can. We should have about 10,000 in gold next turn, assuming everything goes properly. What is it? What are they doing? What is this? Can't you all, like, group up in one place or something? No, I'm afraid I can't do that. It's like Spain is flexing a little bit. Interesting. Oh my goodness gracious, another missionary? Alright, well that's fine, he can stay where he is. I mean, I'm not complaining, we need him.
I serve the Lord's will.
Immediately.
Resting.
Okay, we need to get all these missionaries in one place. Then we can send one missionary to here, one missionary to here, one missionary to Mexico once we take them. Uh-oh. Poland has fallen. Alright, this guy needs to come back to Pensacola. Who's morally impaired? Who is this guy?
Ready and waiting.
Oh no. Well, we're about to fire our vice president. I'll take it. Alright, we finally got this built. Okay, one of these needs to be a military encampment. Probably that. Yeah, you go in there. Gosh, we got so much stuff we can improve. Let's go ahead and build the National Observatory. Build a classical university. This is a little bit suspicious. All this activity. Fortunately, we do have the means to defend ourselves, but a war with the British would be disastrous. Especially given that we don't have a naval presence up there. Spanish have a second rate? Wow. We need to get our ships out doing something eventually. We were still with the Dutch. But the Dutch have a powerful fleet. Ooh, they took the French Guiana. Interesting. It's going to be an interesting spot to do a campaign. French have got a sizable army there. Alright, let's make sure all of our ports are blocked. Blocked, 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 blocked. Okay, we should be safe. In case the Dutch decide to attack. Alright. $7,580. What is hitting? Is it? Oh, it's our trade. Well, no use whining about it. The British are up to something. Ooh, interesting. The Dutch have decided to attack. But they didn't land. All right. Now we wait. My chief concern at the moment is the Dutch might move to a different spot and land in an area that would take me a minute to catch up to them, which could be a problem. Come on, Ottomans, let's go. Come on. What a mess. There we go. Some interesting activity in the subcontinent. Alliance broken with Spain and Mughals. Alright, we got machine tools. New Haven. How long before we get... Oh, Harrisburg is doing that. Enlightenment tech. We need to change... We need to switch our researchers out, actually. Once this becomes a proper, fully fledged college, we'll have to switch out our researchers. But anyway. Puddling furnace. Plus 18% wealth. Negative 18 recruitment cost for artillery. Interesting. Steam engine's better. Yeah, you're going to do the steam engine. Okay. If only we can keep our trade open long enough to get our money. We're going to want this. And we're going to want that. It's going to be expensive, but it's our key points of defense. And we'll put another one here eventually. France and Spain have declared war. That's a great excuse to declare war on the Spanish. Ooh. Hold up. Hold off of it. We'll build a craftsman shop. And with our remaining money, we'll build that. I guess we can build another one. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Ugh. Madame la guillotine. Alright. And we need to investigate what we got going on here. Can't fight that fleet, but we could definitely fight that army. The problem is there's this wide swath of territory that this army can land and challenge me. I can only defend as far south as Williamsburg. We might have to split this army. Send some of it up here to Boston. Boston is vulnerable. I could take it back immediately. Okay, this army can finally move. Move next turn. If Boston falls, that's going to be a serious blow. But we can take it back pretty quickly. This Dutch army can swing around, take Boston. There was not much I can do about it. I mean, they will get some reinforcements here. Maybe these guys can get over there in time. But I doubt it. It just depends on what the AI decides to do. I can't use my fleet to stop them because their ships, they've got too many ships. And we'll see what happens. It's not even if they take Boston, it's not going to be a serious disaster. The English are planning something. All right, Austria. Oh, actually, I forgot. Yeah, the army can land, but it can't move. Because I blocked all the ports. So it can land. That'll give me time to be able to shoo them off from wherever they are. The French are building up quite a force in there. We lost our trade with the British. That's going to suck. Getting real tired of you Spaniards. Yep. Yeah, we lost. We basically have gotten no trade at all from the Spanish, Swedes, the French, or even the British. They're constantly. They cannot. Okay, yeah, I'm done. I'm done. Spain. I'm done with you. Oh, they're big, Angie. Newport emerges. Oh, I need to look at that. Prussia, Russia. Might have better luck with the minor nations. Finis. Why do you keep doing that? There's no reason why you should turn me down. Italian states. Persia. They're not at war with anybody. Oh, except for the Afghans. Why? I don't understand. Why are you guys so... Mysore? Well, Mysore's going to get their trade cut by the Marathons. Maybe Austria? Okay. Maybe, just maybe. Oh, yeah. That's a problem. That's a major problem. Can we get... We need to get you guys up here to guard that. Give Charleston a chance to recruit some militia. The Dutch haven't done anything yet. Which gives me time to do that. Portugal has fallen to the Spanish. Okay, that's good, because it gives me time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good.
God's will be done.
Oh, that's right. I need to get these guys out of here before they start getting upset.
As you desire. Yes.
Woodland Preacher. Is it this guy who got the, no? Who's the one that got upset? Oh, it's this one. You're getting converts. What's your problem? Okay, we're building that. Alright, we are building the next level of university, which is good. Yeah, we need to get this steam thingy going. Lime juice would probably be pretty good, too. Because then we can make a naval hospital. Because you kind of need these big ships. We kind of need to build a navy to counter the European navies. That is half our budget, though. Ironmaster works. Proper farms. I'm afraid a war with the British might be brewing. But they're very friendly. At war with France, Spain, the Mughals. They are busy. I don't know if I want to make an alliance with them just yet. Because we are allies with the French. We can build 2 cobbled roads. Let's build one here. $2,000. $4,000. Great Museum. Research points per turn for Enlightenment texts, which we need. Building browser. Yeah. It's not entirely necessary. What can we recruit here? We can recruit cannons, some dragoons. It's not great. 2,000. Middle farming. We need to tear that down eventually. 4,000. We'll build that. And we'll build this. Plus 675 to region wealth. We just need... We need money. And we actually have some leftover funds we can funnel down here to heal up these units. 118. We're already doing that. 16. 3. Because why not? Oh, yes, and we are recruiting these guys. Okay, all set, ready to go. Let's see what the Dutch do. England, what are you doing? They've got over like a 2.5 stacks up there. Oh boy. Maybe I should get peace with the Dutch. Because there really is no reason for me to be worrying about my eastern coast from a Dutch raid. Dutch still haven't landed their army yet. I wish they would. It would be helpful. Why do you want an alliance so bad? I'm not interested in fighting in the subcontinent right now. Now, they want an alliance. No, not right now. I don't want to. I don't want any wars. I don't want to fight in the subcontinent right now. I'm busy. Look at this mess. It's like the Ottomans are taking chunks out of the Russian territory, which is interesting. As you can see on the map, they snatched this territory. Huh. Russians are too busy fighting the Swedes. Now, if I can get some trade lanes open and keep them open, maybe we can make some money. There we go. What you gonna do, Spain? Well, we did get some money out of that. Can we get rid of this guy, please? Perfect. That'll definitely help. 11,000 come next turn, assuming the trade lanes remain open. Punjab has been destroyed. This guy's Angie. Guys, I'm trying. I know. There's not a whole lot of converts going on right now because you've converted the whole population to Protestant. Now they're like, I don't have any more conversions. Why do nobody want to convert anymore? Because they're all Protestant. It's not that complicated. All right. Get you in here. You back to Florida. And let's build... We're doing okay. There's no villages left, so we'll go ahead and do a trading port. There's still Angie over here. State House. Didn't come. Ooh. This is actually a valuable territory. Let's go ahead and get a proper state capital here. With some cobbled roads. Still getting converts up there in Maryland. Like, we run out of money so fast. Oh my gosh. Click, click. You, get on board. Alright. We're gonna drop you guys, one of you guys. We'll go here.
Ship's orders.
And the other one,
Orders.
we're gonna drop them off here.
Moving ashore. I am orders, Captain.
Surely a mistake.
We're a fleet, not an army.
We're a fleet, not an army.
Ship's orders.
I could take this army and swing them down here to take out Texas. Oh, it's up here.
What do you require of me?
We still have some money left over. Don't think we can spend anything without 1,000. We've got this church here, but it's not necessary to upgrade it yet. 100% Protestant. -5 to unrest, okay. Anything we can spend? There's a church here, not necessary. I don't see anything. Okay, we'll use this last bit of our money to help replenish. Wait a second. Why can't I replenish this? Huh, weird. Let's get this one oh, that's a lot. Let's get these guys replenished, actually. It's more important. Grenadiers, we can get those guys replenished. For some reason, these Minutemen don't want to be replenished, which is weird. Okay, well... nope, that's too expensive. And hopefully soon we can get this army on the move. Alright, one more be nice to get rid of this Minister of Justice. Pretty soon we're going to have to face up to the fact that the British are getting a little antsy. Looks like they want to do something. Alright, on the turn, let's see what happens. I'm just trying to build a really strong economic base. That's America's chiefest strength, is just the sheer amounts of economy you can produce. Oh wow. I think the worst of it's probably over with the Ottomans. Let's hope so. Spain's looking strong. I was getting concerned for them. Finally. Finally, we're getting some life in our economy. Two, 7. This is a serious problem. I don't want them here. Dragoons. Dragoons. Military barracks. We could use this. Let's go ahead and get these armies up to full. It'll be expensive, but we need to. Yeah. 4,000 for that. Okay, I think we're finally... Did some of our trade routes... Oh, the British trade route's finally open. It was about time. Get this tobacco farm running. It's either tobacco or cotton. Tobacco's running at 24, cotton's running at 28. We should probably get the cotton farm. Yeah. Yes. All right, let's send the spy down here.
How may I serve? Watching. I await further instruction. A missionary on a mission. Awaiting your instruction.
We could potentially grab this in a singular turn. What kind of army does it have? Lancers, garrison, bowmen, elite infantry, melee infantry. They've got a lot of melee infantry. This might be a real pain. Might need 2 full stacks to take this. Okay. I was exempting that region from taxes this whole time. Silly me. All right, we need this military outpost. Get more cotton. Are we growing here at all? Plus 77%. Villages are not growing currently. We need food. Plus 6% to population growth. Compared to this. Plus 4% to population growth. Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. One more turn before that gets done. Metal roads, 2, 7. Let's build the dry dock. Expensive, but we're going to need it. Let's get the cobbled roads here in New York. Should probably build some walls here soon. Also wouldn't hurt to have another school. So we'll be done next turn. All right, I have a plan. 2 turns before this is done. Well, I think I have a plan. Because I kind of want to pursue the war with the Pueblo Nation. Take out Texas. Or better yet, attacking down over here. Unfortunately, I can't quite see what they've got. Could send a ship out on a scouting expedition. That is kind of dangerous.
Awaiting your command. How may I serve? Anything else?
100% Catholic. They're here ready for war, aren't they?
Blessings be.
Blessings be. You come on over here.
Mistaken, sir.
I should build cobbled roads here, too. Do we have military access with the French? I think we do. Yes, we do. We need to plan out our campaign. Accepting this from taxes won't cut it. Well, we could recruit. What would it take for the dragoons to get down here? Too long. Let's recruit some grenadiers. Oh, they're too expensive. We'll settle for some line. I would love to be able to get this army on the move. Oh well. Long before we get this. One more turn. Alright. Let's see what happens. Womp womp. Yep, I think the Spanish just had a bad day up there in the North Atlantic. Would seriously be nice if the French could open up their trade lane. Not right now, Maratha. Maybe later. Ooh, a gentleman. It's a duelist. Alright, we do need to send our enlightenment peeps and industry peeps. We need to send them down to this one eventually.
Stealth is my cloak. Aha, a place of learning and culture.
Rustic gentleman, dusty librarian. Oh, it was finished. Okay, perfect. There's only one agent here. Armchair general.
Unseen, unheard. Facts are my currency.
Military tech. Research points per turn for enlightenment techs. Okay, we need you here.
Unheard.
And we need you over here as well.
How can I be of service?
Yeah, we just needed to do this real fast. Harrisburg. It's almost finished with that. Harrisburg needs to start doing philosophy. Yeah. Line infantry, perfect. Cobbled roads in Charleston, it's very good. Okay, we're now making money hand over fist. But we can always do better. Cobbled roads. Cobbled roads. Let's go ahead and get the cobbled roads done. Alright. Building that. Let's go ahead and build that. Build this. Build this. That's a lot of industry. Actually, let's hold off on these. Let's build that instead. All right, France, let's do some trading. Select a breeding for joint stock companies. Puddling furnace. I'll take the puddling furnace. Yeah, we'll do that. We've got more trade routes available. Just noticed that. Okay, Morocco doesn't want to trade. Venice. Venice. Surely. Come on. Alright, that works. They're over with the Barbary states, but that's not going to be a problem. Hmm. Trade. We could give them joint stock company for that. No, still stubborn. I don't think Prussia has a decent trade route. It's probably blocked. Aren't the Prussians at war with the Swedes? Yeah. I don't think that would be a great idea. Sweden has their trade route blocked. Where is their trade? Oh, it's not blocked, it's just destroyed. And of course, I'm not going to trade with the Spanish. They're kind of upset at me. Hanover is angry at me. Italian states. I wonder if I can get some trade with the Italian states. Carcass shot, selective breeding. How about that? Single payment of 410. Let's try that again. We could get trade with them. I'm just not sure if I... Well, it's not really that big of a deal. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do it. Alright. Now we're making money hand over fist. Now we can afford more armies. Yes. Hopefully these guys will be fully replenished soon. I just would love to be able to move out of here. Get ready for the war against the Dutch. The Dutch and the... hold on a second. How many more turns? 4 turns before I can get some dragoons. Alright, well. Just my armies are just kind of tied up right now. Dutch still haven't done anything. Austrians are doing a pretty good job keeping the trade lane open. Alright. Let's hope this doesn't take too long. Come on, Ottomans. Please don't take forever. Come on. Come on. Okay. Alright, I was a little concerned there for a second. Looks like France lost some of their trade in the south. We lost our trade with the British, which stinks. But we'll be fine. Ooh! Heck yeah. Perfect. Oh no, Anthony Wayne's developing bad traits. I mean, it's not bad. This is not a bad trait yet, but it kind of spells the. Eventually, he will start getting bad traits because they're just hanging around doing nothing. All right, perfect. Now we can start building a proper army. We can't recruit a general down here, unfortunately, so we're going to have to get one. Jonas Rawson. We got plenty of artillery. Let's get one mortar. And one cav. We could recruit some dragoons, actually. Take them 2 turns, but they can get up here. Actually, yeah, hold that thought. Hold that thought. I want 2 dragoons. And what these dragoons are going to do, they're going to run up here. And they're going to hold this population down. Let's look at that under construction. Okay, so this will form the nucleus of a new army. This army will be able to move south to here. They'll be able to move along as well. Cobbled roads will be up in 2 turns, but they might actually get here in 1 turn, actually. Let's get another ship. We'll get a bomb catch. We need to start investing into a more powerful navy. Great Museum. We can get this now. Might as well. We'll get that next. I tingle with anticipation.
How can I be of service? My honor is to serve.
Okay, Harrisburg, I need you. Hold on a second. Harrisburg. Okay, Harrisburg. You will be researching this stuff in a minute. But in the meantime, I need you looking into selective breeding. New Haven will keep researching the steam pump for now. Yes. Steam pump's pretty good. We need the speed. We need the steam pump. What? Hold on a second. Who needs? Oh. Yeah, go ahead and get replenished. We could, actually, here's a thought. We could leave the Minutemen behind to hold the population down. That is possible. Maybe we could do that. Okay, I can't really move these forces out just yet because of the potential threat of the British. Even though the British are very friendly with us right now, this is still pretty scary. And the number 1 rule of Empire Total War is you never trust the British. Never, ever, 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 ever trust the British. Ever. Okay. This Dutch force we're with is still here. They haven't done anything. But I don't have the means to fight that navy. So, we could get peace with the Dutch, but I would love to be able to take these territories off of them because they're very wealthy. Finally got ourselves some decent ministers. It took forever to get those guys. Alright. How are we looking here? Yep, he's still working. We have a spy. I wonder what these guys are up to. Yeah, you just hang out up here. Keep an eye on that army. I want to see where it's going. And you stay put. Okay. Got these dragoons coming. It's gonna, how many, 2 turns? Yeah, I think this will work. Why don't you go ahead and start moving down here? And you will join up with this army. Church here. We don't need to improve that just yet. No villages left. Okay. All right, I think we did everything we can for now. We could possibly recruit another unit, but we don't have. Yeah, we can't do that just yet. 3 turns left over there. 3 turns left for that. We already got our dragoons. These armies are full. Yeah, let's go ahead and save it. All right, next turn. Be nice if the British can keep their trade lanes open. That would be very nice. Or did I mention it would be nice if you can keep your trade lanes open, Britain? It would also be nice if the French could keep their trade lanes open. That would be nice. That would be real nice. Did I mention it would be nice? Oh, it would be nice. It helps me. Helps me a lot. I could probably have over 20,000 a turn if everybody's trade lanes could stay open. Come on, Ottomans. I'll have to wrap this up in a few minutes. I've got some commitments today. Got to eat lunch. There's a meeting I have to attend. Spain? All right. See what we got. Woodland Preacher, very good. Got ourselves a bomb catch. And we got these dragoons. Perfect. All right, let's get them up here. How long before we can get... Okay, one more turn before the cobble roads get finished. Huh. Interesting. Chickasaw territory. What happens if I move the army out? Oh my gosh, it's just barely under control. Alright, let's get some militia. These dragoons would probably be better off joining the main force. I should have done that experiment first. They'll get there pretty quickly. It's not a problem. Alright, let's get some infantry. Get some rangers as well. I got another shipping built. This is good. France, Sweden is still cut. 16K. Ooh, they're big mad. They won't rebel just yet, but it's pretty close. State capital plus 3 repression. Should probably go ahead and get a state house over there. State capital here. State capital here. State house. Yeah, let's go ahead and get these finished. Great arsenal. That's fine. Actually, no, we don't need a great arsenal just yet. I want a state capital over here. Five and 5. Oh, that's right. I need to build a proper, a modern university in Pennsylvania. We do have the appropriate, yes, rights of man. Maybe we could do some trading. New model bayonet drill. Seed planting drill, selective breeding. It would be nice to get selective breeding immediately. What do you think, Great Britain? Nope, they're not interested. France. Fire in advance. Wealth of Nations for selective breeding. What do you think? Wealth of Nations for advanced irrigation. What does advanced irrigation give us? Population growth, 10%. Much rather selective breeding. Here. Let's try to sweeten up the deal a bit. Fire in advance. I mean, I don't mind getting fire in advance. Yeah, sure, I'll take it. Might as well. Fire in advance is kind of a useless skill in the battlefield, but it does give your units extra training. So it makes them a little bit better. Carcass shot, lime juice, and sauerkraut. That would be nice to have. Selective breeding. Socket bayonet. How about that? Well, that's rude. Don't say that. You asked for the longitude watch before. Why is everybody so antsy about trading selective breeding? Why is everybody so upset? All right, I'll tell you what. You asked for improved grape shot before. You asked for this before. This is a good deal. It's a... Y'all are so... Y'all are so mean. Okay. We'll give you that for national debt. Rights of man for juice and sauerkraut. Actually, I will take that. I will take that. But I don't want Russia to be left behind. Selective breeding for fire in advance. How about that? Carcass shot for... That's a lot, buddy. I don't know about that. Selective breeding for all of this. How about that? All right, perfect. I don't want Russia to be too weak. I want them to be able to fight the Ottomans and the Swedes. Keep them honest. What else can we do? I think we already looked at Venice, didn't we? No, we didn't. Actually, oh, well, never mind. It doesn't really matter. Genoa, what do we got? They're enemies of the French. We probably shouldn't be helping them at all. Italian states. Knights of St. John. They can't research anything. Never mind. I stand corrected. Punjab, Savoy, Denmark, Genoa. I think we already looked at Genoa. Yeah. What about Austria? They're at war with the French, so we do need to be... What kind of technology do they have? Copper bottoms, carcass shots, carronades. They're not fighting the Ottomans right now, which is interesting. The Mughals, they're at war with the British, so I don't mind helping them out a little bit. Carcass shot for fire in advance. What do you think? Oh no. Diamond formation, fire in advance. I don't want him too strong, but I don't want him too weak either. The son of India has not addled our brains. We will never agree to such terms. Why not? It's a good deal. How about that? You're trying to take advantage of me, aren't you? No, I don't think so. Well, it definitely helps us. Let me tell you, yeah, +1 to training level for infantry units, so that's nice. We do need reformed naval administration here soon, so we can get this. Carcass shot would be nice. Harrisburg, oh, Harrisburg is free. It's free to research. Perfect. And Harrisburg is... How long will it take to build? 6 turns. So we can research something. If it's under 6 turns, we should be fine. This is good. Carcass shot. That's good as well. 5 turns, 6 turns. Ooh, interchangeable parts. Carcass shot's good too. Hmm. Yeah, we'll go with interchangeable. Okay, that was a lot of work, but it was worth it. Alright, let's get these guys on the move. And we got some troops being recruited. Let's go ahead. It's not the best in... Oh, we can't. We're out of money. Okay. Alright, end the turn. Maybe one more turn, and that'll have to be it for today. Ugh. Preparing for our great war with the Spanish. Might be worthwhile to get peace with the Dutch. Maybe we can work out a deal. So this is part of the reason why the Ottomans take forever. They tend to move their units one at a time. It's so annoying. It's a weird glitch. Yeah, with that lime juice and sauerkraut, we should be able to make the naval hospital, which means we can start producing the big boy ships. Okay. Spain's looking really strong. Ooh, look at this. A lot of militia units. Eh. They got some grenadiers, but a lot of militia, so it's not that impressive. Okay. We might want to recruit. Well, 4 turns. Oh, they are so close to being up to losing their... Cobbled roads have been built. Dockyards finished. We could build a naval hospital, but I do want this steam dry dock, because this will allow us to build rocket ships, the steamship. However, the naval hospital will give us access to the first rates. So, yeah, let's build up our navy a bit. Let's get the Constitution, second rate, and a... Whoa. Second rate ship of the line. That's an admiral's third rate. I just want a regular third rate. Mozart passed away. That's sad. Oh yes, now we can, oh my gosh, there's so much stuff we can do. Like, there's so much stuff that needs to be built. I would love to get this built. 46 turns. Let's go ahead and exempt Georgia from taxes, just so we can get that built. Move those guys out. Move these guys in. Let's get a couple of... Yeah, let's do that. Let's get some cav. They're not good cav, but they'll work. Go ahead and head back to Augustine Dragoons. We're not going to need these guys anymore. Alright, so this army can you find... Where do they go? There they are. Ooh. Oh, what an opportunity this is. This army can immediately load up, swing south, attack the port, get this army out of the picture, and immediately hit Mexico.
At the ready.
Oh, no, they can't. Not yet. That might have to be like a next turn thing. But they've got a full... They got this massive army here. They got a big fleet as well. Bogota is still vulnerable. I don't know about Caracas. That's information I don't have. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can't get peace with the Dutch. Carronades. They're not interested in peace. Alright, well, let's sweeten up the deal, shall we? Would you like... Carronades would be nice. Advanced irrigation, seed planting drill. How does this sound? They're not interested. How about that? They're not interested in peace for some reason. They're allies with the Danes. That's interesting. They're not allied with the British anymore. Huh. Interesting. go ahead and recruit some militia. We'll send these guys out to the guard Pensacola. Some cobbled roads there, cobbled roads here. Actually, no, let's not do that. Villages are not growing. $513. Yeah, we're getting on up. We're getting on up there. We do have a lot of work to do. Still have a lot of work to do. All right, let's plus 600 region wealth. Oh, whoa, hold on a second. 600.6 to population growth. 312 to region wealth. 0.5. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this one at a time. We'll tear this down. Replace it. Some industry we can build. Some tobacco we could do. Almost finished there. Let's do that.
Sir, your orders? Onward. Ready. Mark.
Got some cannons being recruited here. Is that really the best thing we can do? Get 3 lines of infantry. Actually, yeah, let's not do that one just yet.
Ready for orders.
We need infantry. We can't afford it. Dang. Well, looks like we're gonna have to cancel one of these. To get the infantry that we need.
Ready and awaiting orders.
This army might actually be able to take Mexico.
Your humble servant. Sir, can't do that, General.
Can't do that, General.
Your humble servant.
How about you both come this way?
Citizens, march!
We'll leave this general behind.
Forward, march! Ready and awaiting orders.
And you join up with them. And come back this way. This army could... Oh, actually it can't. Not yet. Alright. Might be something else I can build. Somewhere. Not seeing anything. Let's go get more militia. Or better yet, let's get this cav. Alright. In turn. Alright. We'll see how we're looking. Once we get to our turn, we'll look, see how we're doing, and then we'll probably have to hop off. Denmark? Wonder what Denmark was doing. Nope. Maybe later. Ottoman's on the move, finally. Alright. Once we get back to our map, or our turn, I should say, I'm going to plan out maybe our next moves, and then that'll be it. Because we might be ready for war with the Spanish. Maybe. There's a lot of investigating we need to do before we make that decision. We also probably should build walls for our main cities, come to think of it. Well, bye-bye trade with the British. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. Should keep them happy, at least for now. Mysore has fallen. Very nice. One turn left before our next election.
Forward! Yes, sir. March!
Okay. This army seems to be strong enough to actually be able to do something. Okay, those are maxed out for the moment. Let's go ahead and build that. Naval hospital. Should we build a naval hospital? Phew, we're so far behind. And now we need that. Gunnery school. Not necessary just yet. 12,000 for fortifications. No, I think I'd rather just go ahead and finish up with all that. And there was this, and we want to build that. Peasant farms. And we're still working on the cobbled roads. Can't afford cobbled roads there just yet. We should probably build those soon. These militia units need to head over here.
March!
Now this fleet.
Ready for orders.
Let's go ahead and get them up here.
Make
Join them up with the militia.
march!
Let's go ahead and recruit. Start to nip a new army down over here. Okay. One fleet will land the army, one army here. We'll take care of them and then take Mexico. The other fleet, or ship I should say, will leave here and attack Caracas. The downside is I don't know what kind of military presence in Caracas at the moment. I do know that Bogota is vulnerable.
Secrecy. My watch.
What about the port? The port is open. All right, let's take a look at something real fast. What is the Spanish Navy presence? Naval presence? Spain, 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 Spain. Ooh, 1255. Yikes. We probably have a pretty substantial fleet. They could destroy our trade routes. Okay, so our army upkeep is 16,000. Tax income is 15,000. So if we lose all of our trade, it would be devastating, but not terribly bad. We are getting ships ready for next turn. Can we get peace with the Dutch, please? They're not interested. That'll make things complicated. You'll need to start building up an army up here on this frontier in case the British decide to get any weird ideas. This will allow us to start recruiting or have access to Legion of the United States. Some more Light Dragoons, Lee's Legion. Enables research of light infantry doctrine, which we will need soon. Once New Haven is finished, light infantry doctrine will be next. 7 turns, 7 turns. Crockett, we do need Carcass. We do need Carcass shot soon. Form naval administration would be good as well. So we can, if only to get the Marines. 6 turns left on that. All right. Well, I think we'll have to wait one more turn before we can attack the Spanish. That's a major decision because the Spanish could easily... I mean, they're at war with a lot of countries, but their navy is what I'm afraid of. And our southern frontier is pretty vulnerable. Maybe we should wait until we have at least a decent army here in Florida. At least half stack. Before we start tangling with the Spanish. Alright. Well, I need to go get lunch. Thanks everybody for dropping in. I'll see you next time. Later, nerds.